Hi class, this video will be about my expectations for EGCC's English 101 discussion boards. I want to let you know what I'm looking for specifically in order for you to get full points for these discussion boards. These activities are one of the best way to get a high score and maintain your average. Even if you struggle with the papers, the discussion boards can be a great place to earn a good grade on an assignment and keep your overall points high. So, and also the interaction just really helps with your retention of the information and your understanding of the information. So I urge you to take full advantage of these assignments. Now that said, one of the things I'm looking for is a full and detailed post. And that means specifics, not just one sentence per answer to the questions. I'm looking for you writing a paragraph or two, maybe even 3 if you need 3, but having enough space that you give a full and detailed response. If you need to pull specific information out of any text or materials that are asked about in the prompt, anything like that, give examples. If it asks about your experience with XYZ, pull some examples from your past where you've had experiences. Illustrate that for us. So be as full and detailed as you can. Now, you'll also have responses. Now, responses, I'm expecting to see at least 2 to different classmates by the due date. So you need to have a full post, a full and detailed post, and you need to have 2 responses before the due date in order to get all points. Now you can submit after the due date if you absolutely have to, but you will have a good chunk of points deducted per day late, all the way down to 0 points. So I urge you, please mark your due dates and again try to get everything in by that due date. But with your responses, be sure that they are full and detailed as well. At least those 2 are. I mean, if you have more than that, if you interact a lot, that's great. But I'm looking for at least 2 of them to be full and detailed. Now, by that I mean pointing to specific places in that classmate's post that you're talking about, pulling out examples from their post to talk about, and to really illustrate what you're trying to say to them, how you're responding to them. So if you read their post and go, oh, I definitely agree with that, say why. Illustrate examples of why. So the one thing I don't want to see is just a post that goes, oh yeah, I agree with that. That's a great statement. I like how you wrote that. That tells me nothing. That doesn't really look at the specifics of the post. It doesn't really bring anything to the discussion. So I do urge you to be full and detailed in your responses, at least 2. And go back, and if someone comments on your post, do comment back to them. Start a conversation. The more interaction, the better, and the better for you. You're going to retain the information more, and it's going to stick in your mind. Now, one of the things I do want to urge you is that I've had students type their discussion post assignments on their phones. I've had them do it on tablets, on computers, whatever you use, that's fine. Typing is typing, but do be sure that you are editing your post for typos and punctuation and grammar before you hit submit. If I see things that could easily be avoided just by rereading your post and finding like capitalization errors, not capitalizing the word I, that's a big one. Not having periods and all your sentences run together, things like that, just very simple typos. Myself and your classmates should not have to wade through typos like that in order to understand what you're saying and get some clarity there. By not having typos, you're being professional and you're allowing your readers to get the exact meaning that you meant for them to with what you wrote. Now, that being said, do be sure to edit and proofread your posts before you hit submit, and you should be good. So if you do all of these steps, your discussion posts, your responses should get full points. So please let me know if you have any questions on the individual discussion board assignment instructions, or if you have any questions on the instructions in this video, my expectations, go ahead and email me, let me know those questions, and I'll be glad to help. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the discussion boards.